Hello guys, it's Don't Show here, and today we're back with another Minecraft video. Today we started a brand new Let's Build. We just finished our guard camp off a couple of months ago, and I've decided we're going to do a small Hobbit village right here in this snowy biome. I thought there's a lot of walls that we can dig into and where the Hobbits can live, and dig into this mountain, so I thought it'd be a pretty good idea. But as always, as it's a new series, if you do want to see this series continue, make sure you hit that like button. Because we're going to do something a bit different that I don't often see in the Hobbit style, which we're going to get into a bit later in the video. But first of all, let's go and swap our F5 and get some items together. So, I think we're going to be using the oak log. I think we're going to be using some spruce. So just get all our items together quickly. And what I'm thinking of using is the brown stained clay and the grey stained clay, as well as what kind of stone should we use, because we need a bit of stone. Even though hobbits are quite, you know, they don't use much stone, I think we should at least have a bit. Should we make it a posh town? Yeah, let's make it a bit of a posh hobbit town. Let's get some stone brick out and build with this. I guess let's toggle down for before we start. We don't want it raining. There we go. So we've got this little area here. We've got the guard camp up here, and this blue wall here designates where we're going to be getting a path going up to that this area up here, which is going to be really cool when it's done. So we've got a house here. That we can have a house here. I'm thinking like either a big tree here or a market area. So you walk into the town, you got a market area. I say let's build the first house. Where should we put the first house? Maybe here. I kind of like here, and then we can dig into this mountain a bit if necessary. If not, we don't have to. So this is a Hobbit's Let's Build, but if at any point I feel like the style's going off Hobbit style a bit, maybe we'll just turn it into a medieval. Anyway, either way, I have an idea for a house. It kind of reminded me a bit Hobbit-y and such, so that's why I'm saying it's going to be a Hobbit build, because I'm hoping it's. Go away from medieval for a bit, you know. Even though medieval is one of the best styles, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm thinking what we're going to kind of do is we kind of curl it around a bit. So like this, and then 1, 2, 3, like that, and then we can just end it here. I'm thinking we go one log higher. Is that too big for a Hobbit house? It's a bit too big for a Hobbit house, I think, because we're going to have to dig all this out on the inside. So these are our kind of foundations, and what I think is going to make my Let's Build a bit different is we're going to try something a bit different. You know, it's always good to try new things, and one thing I'm going to try and do is kind of multi-story Hobbit houses. I know Hobbits are like small, and you know, they can't get up large stairs and stuff, but at the same time, I think we could pull it off if we just have smaller upstairs areas. Stick with me with this. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just do a standard Hobbit style that you're used to seeing. But maybe we'll come up with something really cool, and then, you know, that'd be pretty awesome if we did that. So yeah, I'm just gonna start adding a roof, a simple roof round. So that's gonna line up nicely like this. And yeah, we'll definitely test out my little theory of multi-story Hobbit houses. I think it could look cool, and if it doesn't, as always, you guys can let me know in the comments down below. If you think, nah, this looks silly, Hobbits can't climb stairs, let me know in the comments down below. You know, we can try and figure something different out next episode. But I do like this area for a little build. So this could theoretically be 2 Hobbit houses. You could have a Hobbit house here and a Hobbit house here that are connected. Could work out. I actually quite like that idea in some respects. So let's start putting the roof in. Let's have a quick look at our blocks. I'm looking for like a brownie colour like this that's gonna blend in with the roof. Not that one. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Let's give this a go. So yeah, I'm looking for this one will be like this. So I'll put a block on these maybe before we start going upwards with the roof. So I'm thinking kind of like this. And then on the necessary blocks, so like this one here, do that, because if we do that, it's too big. If we do that, it's too shallow. So we use the half slabs here and build all the way around like this. And slab here and here. Oops. Like that. And up. Like that. How's this looking so far? Very, very normal. A bit too normal. It's a bit too hobbity. You know what we could have here? We could have like a blacksmith. No, I'm getting distracted. So this is where I kind of want to start differentiating. Most Hobbit styles now just stop. 100% stop. And you know, this is the style. They build it out. They put woodland and trees. We've got this massive tree, which is actually pretty cool, which was just pre-generated in Will Painter. But this is where most Hobbit styles stop, and it's just like, this is it. Here's the style. We're going to build the roof back. I want to try and do something different, and we're going to get rid of this full block, because I want to try, I think, and use hay bales for the roof. This is very experimental, as I said. I really want your guys' feedback on this. If you think it looks trash and you just want me to do a normal Hobbit build, let me know in the comments. If you think, you know what, this could actually work, again, let me know in the comments and we can swap it up if necessary. But what I'm thinking is, just push out the roof like this. We're going to change this up and we're going to put it at different heights and stuff, but we're just going to do this for the minute. We're just going to build out a small roof like this to get our bearings. So I'm thinking, like, if we just go like this, it's going to look like 2 blocks. So the upstairs aren't going to be massive, they're just going to be nice and small. So like this. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we just do a one gap like that. No, that's too small. Let's do a 3 gap. If you're building and you ever think, maybe I could do a 3 gap, a 2 gap or something, always just try and be like odd numbers, because it makes it a lot easier when coming around to detail and stuff, because it's a lot easier to be symmetrical. I'm thinking, in fact, maybe if we just go 1 block and have a roof like this, this could work actually quite like this, and we come up by 1, and then what if we have like a log like this coming out? Oh yeah, I think we can work with this. I think we can work with this. So if we go like that, then maybe a slab, and then we could maybe have like a special block here in the middle. Let's have a look how this will look. Maybe it's a full block. A full block with a slab. I'm not sure about stone. Yeah, so if you used to watch my tutorials, this is going to be a lot more trial and error, but it lets people lets people see how I go around building my builds, and hopefully give you guys some inspiration for your own builds. Alright, I like this, but I'm thinking we come out. I don't think we're going to be using stone that much this build, just for the bottom floors for supports and stuff. I think we're going to make this quite a natural little build, which I think is going to be really cool. Yeah, so this has come out like this. And if we just put slabs, which we can change some of this stuff up if we really dislike it. And then, you know, we start putting some hay down. Should we put it down like that, or should we put it down like that? I actually kind of prefer the red. I like the red band coming in like this. It kind of gives the impression of like kind of the roof. So it's strapped to the roof, so it doesn't like kind of blow off. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking a pile of rubbish. Very likely, to be honest with you. Okay, so just build down like that. We're not going to build the whole roof now, because it's working with hay can be a bit of a nightmare, to be honest with you. We just do that like that, and we put the hay block there. How's it looking? If we just walk by now, Hobbit house, does that shout Hobbit house? That is the question. You know, because we want to break the mold, but you know, we also want to I think it looks nice, but I'm not sure if it's Hobbity, you know? I do like it. I'm not 100% sold yet though on the hay bales, but I do kind of like them. Just get rid of these that we don't need. So the roof will come right back, because it's kind of a Hobbit house. We're not sure what it is really, to be honest with you, yet. It's like in the old days, you know, when people used to have kids, they didn't know if it was a boy or a girl, so they came up with two names for it, you know. So like when my name's Ollie, but I was going to be called Emily if I was a girl, so it's a little bit trivia there. This is a Hobbit house, you know. That's what we're going to call it, but just in case, we're going to say it's something else, because I can't think of a funny style name. I kind of like this. I'm not 100% sure. I'd say I'm going to do the bottom floor. I'm going to build up the bottom floor now. And I think I'm going to leave it to you guys, because I want to hear your feedback. I want to know what you think of this, because I am not sure. I think it looks nice, and I do like the way it looks. Fences. Should we use difficult fences? No, we'll just use oak, because we're already using a lot of spruce and a lot of dark browns, so let's kind of use a bit of oak. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think, because this style it's experimental. It's just something one day that I was kind of thinking to myself, Hobbits, but what can I do differently? And this style just came to mind, like this. Yeah, little simple detail like that. We can change it up on other houses. Final question before we kick off. Before we end off today, what do we want to do the bottom walls in? How do we want to do the bottom walls? That's a good question. We could do it in stone, or we could do it in another coloured clay. Problem is, in default, the clay doesn't look the greatest. It don't look bad. Look, some of it looks kind of nice. Maybe if we just used like hardened clay. We've got kind of a dark theme, as you can see. We've got like the dark clay already and the spruce wood. That's a really good question. It's kind of stumped me, that. Sorry about this. Just taking my time a bit. But what if we went for like kind of an andesite, but then we just chuck this in with a bit of hardened clay, like this. Well, yeah, I'm trying to make this build really different. So just dig this out a bit. We can add the snow back like later. I do like the hardened clay. And I think that's gonna look pretty nice. Yeah, just like this for these, so then we don't have that problem. Like this. I think this looks quite nice. I actually really like the combo of the hardened clay with just sprinkles of andesite here and there, like that. That needs to be brought back. I actually really like this. I think it looks pretty cool. Just go like that. So this would be where our doorway is. Goes like that. It's a simple style. We've got no detailing really on the bottom floors yet. Let's fill this last bit in here. Like that. Yeah, we just do that here. Like that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the roof in over here. I'm going to fill the roof in over here to connect it up to this. And I'm going to come back in a second and we're going to end off there. So I'm going to finish the roof so we can have a proper look and decide what we think so far. Right, see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, I have filled in the roof. So as you can see, put some roof. We've mixed in some of the grey stained clay with, I believe, the brown. Yes, it's the brown. And we put some spruce on the roof to kind of, because we can use the slab so we can kind of transition the peaks in the roof a bit better. So this is the build so far. And I think the final thing we're going to do is we're just going to get some wool just use white wool. Who doesn't like white wool? In fact, we'll use grey wool as well. White and grey wool. And what we're going to do is we're going to just fill in this bit here at the back, so like a small window, like that. So we have a small window like this in the future. We're going to have leaves coming down. We can have like a tree on this hill. So just a tree, maybe a collapsing tree, and it's fall onto the roof. We could do like a bit of the roofing over here. Looks a bit strange here, but it's okay. So yeah, this is kind of the build so far. This is kind of my image of the style, and this is much what like kind of the final house will look like. I think it looks quite nice. I think it looks real good. You've got to kind of try and ignore the dirt right now and realise that, you know, there's going to be detailing up on this little bit here. There's going to be detailing for the windows, although it will be very simple. We're going to have a door. There's going to be light coming from it. Trees on the hills, leaves off the roof. So that's what you got to think. Is this style good? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, brand new series, so if we could smash that like button, get a decent amount of likes on this, and that'd be really awesome, and it really motivated me to keep going with this series. I think this could be a really nice little Hobbit build if we just kind of transition it around to all these little mounds. Have a cool little marketplace here or something, you know, that's very possible. Small Hobbit house here. The possibilities are endless, guys. So yeah, as always, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button down below. Comment telling me what we can improve on. What do you think we could add to this build? What do you want to see in this Let's Build? And let me know if you're enjoying the Let's Build, of course. And if you want to be notified of when the next episode comes up live, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm back making videos and it will be back up very, very soon. And we're going to get tons of videos. So I will see you guys next time.